Hey, good morning, folks. AJ here. We are back here at Bethlehem. I thought it was going to be a little bit warmer based on the last couple of days, but I was wrong. I mean, it is a little bit warmer, but it was like up to almost 70 degrees the other day. But what we are going to do is, like, I came back here. I didn't record the video because I was in a rush, but I ran electrical for both the TVs up here. This TV, because I was running out of time, it's done. I just don't have the TV plugged in. That's why you don't see it's on. So I got to go up there and do that. And then I also got another breaker box to hide a junction, well, to properly put a junction that I had to make so that no one will touch it or anything like that. Got to make sure everything is safe. I'm going to put that up here, plug that in. And I have my ladder since we finished up at New Vine. I got my ladder outside, and I already have it on the outside of the building to kind of put a placement of where I want to put one of the security cameras out here. It's right above the window, so it's going to be right here. So the idea is I'm going to go outside, terminate the camera, punch a hole through to make sure I'm in the right place, and then we'll come back and connect it to the switch that I have up here, so it'll be pretty close, and then figure out where I'm going to do. I think the other one we're going to put in the front up there, and then while I'm up there, do the last electrical box for the back TV and replace that HDMI cable that was damaged. So let's get up here. Let's do a little bit of work. And also, this last night, I ended up ordering some new LED headlights. Hold on, let me turn this light on. So hopefully I can get rid of that flickering, because I think it's just a refresh rate and stuff like that. But like I said, here's the junction that I made, and I already put the stoppers on here. I just ran out of boxes. I did this one and all that other stuff there. So we're just gonna put this other one to where I bridge the jack, because instead of disconnecting this, I just spliced the cable. That's what is doing the feed, and that's the new line that I tacked all the way down, all the way up there to the television outlets. Oh, and I left my line tester. Anyway, we're just gonna disconnect that, put it back in place, and then go from there. So I need to turn off the electrical real quick, and then we'll go do that. Alrighty, we're all patched up, got everything straight. It took way longer than I thought, because the cable was too short once I put the bracket up against the wall. But oh well, it is done. So now let me go through this maze to get over to the other switch, put the plate on, and plug the TV in. And then, like I said, you got to find the hole, or find a place to put the hole for the camera out here. I was looking all the way in the corner. If I can get there, I will, but we'll see. Let me put this down, because again, you can't see, and my new headlights aren't going to be here till this afternoon. Granted, we do have light in here, but just where I'm at, it's kind of dark. Alright, so I finished that part, but as you can see from right here, that is going to one of the lights outside. So that should be relatively easy to cap that off, and then put the Unify floodlight there when they come in. It's still in back order. I found them on Amazon, but they're overpriced compared to what they normally cost. So I'm gonna wait and see. So that's one. At least it gives me a good judgment on how high the stuff is back here. Alright, and then let's see if I can get over in that corner over there. But what I think I'm gonna do is go back outside, measure this off, and then drill a hole in there, because again, the switch that I placed up here is right over there, so don't have to go very far. And since I'm on this side, I'd rather get this part out of the way. So let me go outside. Let's measure where this thing is, drill a hole, run some cable, and then tap that off, and then this back one is done, and then we just got to focus on everything up in the front of the church. Alrighty, so we got our hole drilled, and I got more than enough cable here. I already have it terminated on this side. Now I just gotta put the mount up, then feed the cable through, then connect it back to that switch. Then come back, use the silicone to seal it up, and then we are good to go. Alright folks, camera in the back is done. Yay! So can we say we're done with this part of CSAA ministry? Yes, we can. So let's close this up, and then let's relocate to the front, and let me tell you about some of my concerns and kind of the plans thinking about moving forward with the rest of the stuff. All right, so I was told, and I remember that they had a plug already in the ceiling that was for the original camera that they had that we replaced. My concern is, based off of where that plug is up here, that cable is not long enough. So we already did it. So let's just go ahead and put another jack. We're just going to extend that up to there, put it right behind there. Then we're good to go. Then go back up and replace this cable, this HDMI cable. And then guess what? Everything outside of the last camera, which I am going to talk to you about once this is done, is done. Alrighty folks, guess what? We are done. Install 2 of 50 is completed. So let me take you on a tour on what we've done to transform and modernize the media ministry here at Bethlehem Baptist Church. Yeah, folks, so we're done. This one took a minute because we had a lot of stuff going on here, but excited about it now. I mentioned it we before and I didn't talk about it. We haven't put up the fourth camera, and that's mainly just because of the location. Originally, during the planning, I was about wanting to do at each corner, but just the way it came out, the angle didn't come out right. So, what we're thinking about doing is potentially returning one of the cameras and putting an interior camera here so we can actually look out here and see if anybody's coming in, because we already got a bunch of other stuff. Was looking at putting one in the corner over here, but because of all this stuff here is going to be in the way. Now, if Pastor Coleman still wants me to do that, we will put it right there. But that's the only thing that's really left for the initial project. Now, he also wants to replace the floodlights in the back going towards the cemetery. That's already been contracted out. I'm just waiting for the stuff to get back in stock, and they tie into the PoE switch that we have up there in the attic. But that is pretty much it. Like I said, we came in here originally. The speakers were here in the back of the church. We have relocated them, and I didn't also mention we have an access point in here to provide Wi-Fi. We have our 3 PTZ cameras, 20x PTZs that we have here. We relocated the speakers here in the front. Have 2 10-inch pulpit monitors for the pulpit and for the choir here. All of the instruments are now inside the house. So when we do recordings, well, when they do recordings or anything like that, they'll have a pure recorded sound coming from the given instrument. So we got it. So good sound. We got the bass. I know they're fans of having it like this, but hopefully over time we show that yes, that's fine for inside the house, but it doesn't really help for the recordings. But we're going to be doing a training with them this Saturday, only for about 2 hours, and we're going to do a part 2 the following Saturday, because we already have a training that we have to do in Petersburg in the morning, and we'll get over here around like 3, go from 3 to 5, and then we'll do everything else. Now, I've already set up a Gmail account for them, set up presenter worship tools under their own account. Also have set up a YouTube page for them, because I believe they didn't have any of that. If it's not, we'll just go ahead and delete it. But we do have everything set up. We also have the ATEM Mini Extreme. Have recording. We can have them record for 240 some hours before they hit any type of limits at all with their recording. So if they're not comfortable with uploading yet, they can just record that. I did put DaVinci Resolve on here so that if we want to show them how to do editing and things like that of what I do, I can help guide them through that. And actually, I don't have it on this account, so I need to download that before I leave there. So we'll put that on here. Custom PC that we built for them, as well as a Ryzen 5 8600G, 32 gigs of memory, more than enough to run Presenter. Got a new amp for them, new 22 channel mixer compared to the 8 channel that they had before. Have live stream audio coming out on aux number 3, and then pulpit is aux number 1. The band is aux number 2, so we can make them completely separate if need be. We've ran through everything. They still have about 4 more channels available if they wanted to add anything as well too. And I didn't have enough of the conduit here to cable wrap. Might order some just to make this nice and pretty, but again, this was how it was originally. So again, kind of bittersweet. Glad that we got this straight. All we got to do now, the real work comes in, is teaching them how to use it and let the media be a door to help, share the ministry here online in the local area, in the city, state, and the world at large. So that's about it. Yeah, and it's early. It is 1:15, so I can get home and go to sleep early. So I'm excited about that. But and again, I would show you, we also have a TV in Pastor's office that has a feed over in there, but his office is locked, so I can't get in there to show you that. But again, and I also said, did the electrical, have them come back and paint over that. We put another outlet right up on here, did the same ones with the TVs in the front. And the very, very long time lapse that I had was getting this one straight as well too. So we have that outlet right there. So making it look nice and neat. So I think that's about it, folks. Anyway, just know that if you're ever interested in wanting to need some help in modernize your media ministry, if you just want to talk about it, get a plan together, you can go to ajhomes.com/consultations. We do phone, we do Zoom, we do on-sites, we do all that stuff to try and help you modernize your media ministry and get the answers that most people won't tell you, and tell you exactly what you need, and tell you the stuff that you don't need to help move your ministry forward. Because like I said, it does not cost millions to get this stuff. And if anybody's telling you that, no, it does not take millions to get this stuff done. So I think that's about it. So if you'd like to have a content, appreciate a like, consider subscribing, hit that bell, the way you get notified when we come out with other videos to help modernize your media ministry. Thanks for watching, folks. This is AJ. This is install 2 of 50 that's done. So we have finished 4 installs. So we're excited about that, and we're looking forward to the next one. We got 2 more already lined up, and I just got a call. So the next one, in about 2 weeks, we're going to be up in New Jersey. We got another one in Philadelphia, and we got another one in Victoria, Virginia. Those are the 2, and we're going to be going back to Mount Tabor probably next week to finish up some other stuff, some new stuff that they wanted. But anyway, that's about it, folks. This is AJ. We'll catch you on the next video. Later.